Okay, I decided I'm going to do streams of all of my builds because I keep meaning to do videos for all my builds and I just haven't been doing it, I haven't got round to it. Kind of disheartened with it all. My builds never compare with lots of other people, so it's like, oh well, no one's really interested. But I kind of want to put them up there anyway on YouTube just so, because I'm interested. I might want to look at them again in the future, so I'm just doing these videos for me. And if anybody else likes anything, then that's fair enough. I think I have my own style, which is not comparable to a lot of people. Some of this is one of the early builds, so some of it's a bit rubbish. Yeah, I openly admit this looks a bit rubbish, but you know, you come to places and you build up as you go along, and as you get new skills and new ideas, you adapt to them. I don't like to do one settlement through till it's finished. I like to go back to settlements. So I'll go there first of all. I'll build a couple of bits, and then as the settlement gets bigger, I'll build more and more stuff. You can see this. It's an interesting little building that just doesn't conform to like normal snapping. I don't do a lot of snapping if I can avoid it. I like to pillar glitch things in and make things unusual shapes, and I'm built differently. That's what I like to do. Most of all, I like it to be scrappy. I like there to be holes. I like there to be holes in the, you know. I like it to look like a post-apocalyptic world full of rubbish and mess. Use different materials, different textures. That looks a bit ropey there actually, but I just imagine that's nailed on there. It's just a bit of nailed on there on the outside. Yeah. Let's just go away around the outside first. And if anyone has got any comments, feel free to message me. Oh, looks like something's happening behind me. Is there some conflict going on? I think there was some conflict. I think that conflict's been resolved. Right. There's Kate, my follower. I think it's nice and scrappy, my stuff. Bit different. I do tend to follow the same formula though. I do sort of not necessarily find new inventive things to do, but I just carry on with my same old formula that I use and kind of happy with it. What's happened there? The wall has disappeared. There was definitely a wall there before, because this is a room on the... That's really weird. Don't know what's happened there. That's my guard tower over on this corner. Got good imposing views everywhere. No idea what happened to that bit of wall. That is really weird. We'll have to come back and put that in. How strange. Alright, let's just carry on looking around the outside before I nip in there. Hi DME Gaming. I've decided I've got to get around to doing tours of all my places on the PS4. Right, so let's go inside so we can have a look inside, see what abominations I've created within. This is my usual kind of theme of just like a compound really, all thoroughly fenced in to keep the bastards out. I've got a few entrances here. Let's go through this entrance. This is like the entrance for the traders, the provisioners are supposed to come in here. This is the provisioners' rest room, visiting room. They can chillax here for a bit when they come to do their trading. There's another entrance here. I don't know why I put two entrances on this side, but yeah, I did. I don't know why I do things. I just do them. As you can see, I favour lots of holes and lots of mess. Right, let's go in here first. This is the Brahmin barn. I think it's very important to have a Brahmin barn, because if you think you don't get that many Brahmin in this world, and if your Brahmin gets taken out of a stray bullet, there goes your milk supply and your meat supply eventually. I mean, obviously the meat supply doesn't go. If the stray bullet takes it out, you got your dinner straight there. But yeah, you want all important fertilizer as well. Right, so up here we have, yeah, this building I made with just like long tall junk walls for this side, and then just kind of like, I don't remember how I even got the roofs in, but the roofs are overhanging on that side. I think this half of this side of it is normal holy barn, and the other half is junk fences. Right, let's try and go in a bit slowly so you can see a little bit of decoration that I've done. I don't do a great decoration. I'm quite happy with the decoration of this one actually. It looks kind of natural. Sometimes you see people's decoration, you just think, oh, that's awesome, that looks really cool. I can imagine that place being lived in. But most of the time I look at my decoration and I just think, yeah, I've just plopped a few things down. You're my favourite YouTuber. This is a troll by the sounds of it. I don't think I'm anyone's favourite YouTuber unless you've only just joined and you're on the first video you watched. Come on, entertain me, tell me more. Why am I your favourite? Or are you just trolling me, aren't you? But anyway, let's just carry on my tour. I'm not sure what direction to go in. Let's go to look outside here first of all. Well, thank you for saying that anyway, regardless of whether you're pulling my leg or not. Right, yeah, just I like using these bits from the Nuka World tab. These, and then turn them into fences. They're good starts for fences, and then you bung other bits in to fill in the. Okay. Mainly, I like to have when I do a walled compound, I like to be able to walk all the way along the top of the walls, all the way around the outside. I upload great content. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say so. You're the only person who's ever said that. Thank you very much. Well, if you like my content, I'm going to be doing all of my tours of all my PS4 settlements. Right, so that's just basically the top of a bus. That is not much inside the way of decoration. I don't think. This is when I put this in quite early on when I first came here, and I didn't really finish up the decorating. I'm trying to get a bit more properly into doing the decorating now, because a long time I just bung furniture down. I give everyone a chair, a bed, and somewhere to store their stuff in, but didn't do much small stuff that really makes the settlement look properly lived in. But I'm trying to sort of improve on that now. So I've got a couple of little double guard posts here. I can't remember what of this I've bought myself and what of it might have come in a mod. I think this bottom bit came in a mod actually, but I think I might have built on top of it. I can't remember now, but it looks good anyway. I can't bother to go into build mode and highlight individual bits, but like you can see that mat there, so I obviously must have put that in. So it's partially built by me and partially from a mod, because these kind of fences are cool. You can't make these yourself unless you've got Quappa or whatever it's called, which I haven't got, or Place Anywhere, which again I haven't got on PS4. So anything that's here that I've built myself. Now these large junk fences, I've put the walkway around it. This walkway isn't part of the fence, so I'm sure I put it in myself using the long press on the concrete pillar glitch and all that. I like to make sure, I try and make sure I've got support on stuff as much as possible. Some of my earlier builds you won't see the supports because they didn't have them at the time, so I had to come around afterwards and sort of put them in. The thing with these, they're quite temperamental to put in these things. They're quite they don't like to go. But anyway, yeah, it's not too bad. So you can't walk all the way around the top here. Normally I like to have a continuous line to walk all the way around the top, but there's a couple of gaps in this place. Let's have a look around here. Like I see, you've got a nice guard behind here, and then you've got a guard post.
Yeah.
I like to have a bit of tall fence along the way, because they can get completely behind it if they need to. If they're being attacked. Alright, we'll walk around here, up onto the top of this. This is early. These concrete blocks, I think this is probably the first things I built with concrete when the concrete first came in. Just a couple of little pillbox rooms. You can shoot at from here if need be. I'll have to check out your channel, DME Gaming. See what kind of stuff you do on there. So much built in this place, I'm not sure where to go first. So look, right, so there's another little guard room here, the little entrance way here. So a guard post, you can stand here, see anyone coming in through this door. Another little room. Bit of decoration. Nothing OTT. Eventually your build limit gets too high and you don't want to put more stuff down. So obviously this is put up in the days before we had the invisible mats, as you can tell here. That mat is not invisible. so it shows up a bit. It looks a bit silly, but there you go. What can you do? Right, where to go next? Let's go inside here. This is like a scrap area. I think there's a scrapping bench in here. Bit of storage, bit of gardening stuff, bit of building stuff. There's my power armor bench. Bit of storage. Yeah. Not too bad, not overly decorated. As you can see, I like holy walls and then putting bits in the holes. Oh, well, you've not got any content yet. Fair enough. Well, are you planning to add any? If you are, then I'll sub your channel so I can have a check what you build or whatever you do. Are you looking forward to Fallout 76? Are you going to be playing that one? Oh, you are going to put some stuff up there. That's cool. Right, here's my little shops. Just a couple of little shops. Weapon shop, general store. You can see just crappily, nice and scrappy how I like it. Just scrappily put together. Not like a proper shop at all. Just a few bits of stuff piled up to create a little bit of shelter. Bit of yeah. Not OTT in the decorating, but just enough to make it look believable enough, I'd say. Here we have one of those incredible that Brahmin is what? That Brahmin is, that is awesome. I know the two heads give him superpowers, but that is the cleverest Brahmin trick I've seen yet. He's balancing on his front knees. Oh no, now he's balancing. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind about that. Right, where to go next? Yeah. Let's go. Right, so we've got another. But this is another bus, just like the one on the other side. Really, one of the first things that I put in. Not an awful lot to it. Covered up the windows so people can't shoot. You know, let's cover up that one anyway. Yeah, not much decorating inside there. Right now, this is a little junk area as well for storage. I've no idea what happened to that. I never deleted anything here, so I don't know what's happened to that wall there. That's really strange and quite annoying. I wonder if it was in a mod or something that I got rid of. I would have thought so. Right, so yeah, it's just I like doing little storage areas like this where you can just throw bits of stuff in. I imagine that like they sort of put things in here they're not using, and if they need it at some time they'll come and dig it out. Someone's dropped their key in there by the looks of it. Anyway, that's the idea of that room. Scaffold. I like use scaffolding as like a framework to build around. So I consider. So I put scaffolding down, then I put wood around it. It's like a skeleton, if you know what I mean. I would imagine it'd be an easy way to build in the Commonwealth because the scaffolding is pretty sturdy. A little room here, a little bit of storage. This basically is a security tower, and they do use it. I'm happy to say they do come and man their posts, and it's got a pretty cool view all around the area as well, which is nice. It's a nice day in the Commonwealth. It's a good day for a tour. Got a good view of the settlement as well from up here. Right, let's get up to the top level. Yeah, just as you expect, lots of bullets. Yeah, guys on watch. I've inspired you to do Fallout lore gameplay. Okay, that's cool. I don't do an awful lot of lore stuff. I don't think. Other than I mainly do mods and like my own little tours and that. There's too many other people doing good lore videos. I'm too lazy to look it up, to be honest. But yeah, go for it. 76. I've pre-ordered it. I've signed up for the beta, but I gotta say I'm not enthusiastic about it because I'm not really someone who likes to game with other people. I just game on my own really, and that's how I prefer it. But yeah, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a shot. No point moaning about it until I've tried it, you know. Right, this is another little built up guard post, just a load of junk piled up really. Quite like this little corner though, just lots of different things all piled up. Yeah, so that's just a little self-built junk wall. So I played Fallout 4 on Xbox and on PS4. It's the only game I actually play. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get Fallout 76 on the Xbox as well as the PS4. I'll have to see how good it is actually, see if I enjoy it or not. Right, there's another, it's the little room made out of a container. I think this bunker door, this is before we got doors you can put in you had to use like pillar glitch when I put that one in. Right, so this is these lorries or trailers, whatever they're called, disappoint me because I put these in right. This is one of the early things I put in, and they're not sunk into the ground. I didn't know about the pillar glitch then for sinking stuff into the ground a bit, so they're kind of floating, which is a bit annoying. Right, there's another little room inside a container here as well. So there's a little guard post up on the top there. That bloke with his bazooka is pretty well placed for anyone who wants to come over here and try and cause trouble. Right now, the back of these trailers, they're pretty rubbish actually. I haven't done anywhere near any kind of decoration in here. Should have done more than this. This is a bit pants to be honest. But yeah, never mind. That's all I've done. That's all I've done in the way of decoration inside that one. Right, and then you've got. Let's go up here past this Brahmin. Oh, Brahmin's moved. Right, so that's onto the top of the trailers. A couple of guard posts, a little bedroom, and a little balcony out here, which goes over to this guy's guard post. Look at him; he's all ready for action. Yeah, right, yeah, and okay, let's. Oh yeah, and this goes up onto the roof of the Abernathy home, which is here when you first come to this area. I've not done a great deal up here actually, but this is like just one of my playthroughs I've done. I've got quite a lot of playthroughs on the Xbox, and I've built differently. I try to build differently every time I go to a place. You know, that's just like to sort of try and think of new ideas. This is quite cool. I've got this ladder in here. Just another little tiny little bedroom area there. Well, I think I've missed the doctor's surgery. There you go. Little tiny ramshackle surgery area. You really wouldn't want to become ill in the Commonwealth, because yeah, you'll probably die of infection, I should think. There's a little ward up here, just a single bed ward for any patients that need to be kept in. I think that's everything. I think I have gone round the whole area. Did I go up here? Yes, I went up there. I've seen, yeah, you saw the Brahmin pen, that's where I came in. See how junky the wall is here. How junky and scrappy things are just pillar glitched in. I think I even left the pillar. I left the pillar there by the looks of it. But yeah, could do a bit more support actually. Looking at this, I've just got a mod where you got some nice pillars. Put a couple of pillars in over here before I did this tour. These nice thick pillars I've managed to put in here gives that some lovely support on that little bridge there. Before that it was probably not well supported enough, but now it looks pretty secure. I need to bung some up underneath here, give it some more support, especially on this corner, and then it's going to look alright. Right, I think that's all that you need to see. Is there anything else you want to see in this this settlement at all? I'm going to go straight on and do next settlement tour. I'm just going to try and get as many tours done as I can today actually. I might see if I can get around all of the Commonwealth. Yeah, Cool. Oh, Invoker Grey, you're on as well. Hi, Invoker Grey. I'm just doing all my settlements. Basically, I'm going to do a tour of every single one of my settlements today. So I'm going to sign off on this one, and I'm going to come back with whatever one begins with B. Might not do Bunker Hill, because I haven't really built anything at Bunker Hill, to be honest. There was so much stuff already there, it's hardly worth putting anything extra. Wow, I've got 3 people watching. That's I feel terrible now to say goodbye because I don't often get that many people. Right, I'm gonna go away then and join me on the next one if you want. Good day to you, Mr. Smith79. I'll be back in a second with settlement beginning with B. I think I can't think what the next settlement is alphabetically. But cheers for watching, guys or girls, whoever you are. I'm assuming you're all guys actually, but I could be wrong.